Um, yeah, so I guess I first got into crypto around 2016. Um, then did like the whole like ICO era craze, and then did the whole DeFi summer, and did the typical stuff like that. But I started really getting into crypto like 2 3 years ago, like 2018. Um, that area where I started actually learning Solidity, looking at contracts, looking at different types of protocols, consensus mechanisms and stuff like that. So I've always been in the crypto space, not as long as some people, but in terms of just like being really into it in terms of developing and stuff. Been into it for a few years. In terms of NFTs, however, I would say I haven't really done a deep dive into it until last year of 2020, so around August 2020. Um, I don't know if you remember NBA Top Shots. Yeah, so I used to live in LA for a few months with a few people that were running startups at the time, and they were getting into NBA Top Shots. And I've always heard of NFTs um, since like CryptoKitties because I used to go to like hackathons. The founders of CryptoKitties actually went to one of the hackathons I went to. I think it was the University of Waterloo's hackathon where they were going and handing out CryptoKitties to everybody. I didn't think much of it at the time, which is really unfortunate because maybe one of those was like a Gen Zero CryptoKitty. But yeah, so they were getting me into NBA Top Shots where I didn't really participate in buying or selling, but that kind of opened my eyes to digital ownership, um, because this is the first time that I've heard of an actual franchise in like the physical world, um, actually partnering and giving their stamp of authenticity to these digital collectibles. Something as big as the NBA was willing to partner with a blockchain company to essentially license out collectibles and allow people to own these like license out NBA highlights to people. And I thought that was like really cool. Like it was such a good harmony between the physical world and digital world. It still seemed very gimmicky, but that was kind of what opened my eyes to see that NFTs could be something more than just a random token attached to a cat, essentially. And that's when I started looking into like ERC 721 contracts, looking into OpenSea, looking into different mechanisms that NFTs could offer. What other things could you encode into NFTs besides just an image, besides just authenticity, besides just anything digital? Like what can we offer in the physical world that can be tied to digital ownership? And that is when I started really diving into it.